Welcome back, all you collectors out there, and thank you for tuning in to another Southern Night Collectors. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. I did just get a case of this 2025 Pieces of the Past 9-year boxed edition, but I decided to do something a little bit different today on this video at least. I will be opening them up in a future video, one that I might do a little bit later today, but I want to do something a little bit different and kind of go with you what the cost of everything is. So now, the cost of like these boxes, or you have, you know, these, or you have, we'll go ahead and put that out there, a case of Inventors 2025 Piece of the Past Inventors Edition, or the Kaleidoscope 1800s Edition. They all vary. You know, it's kind of like if you go to a seafood market. The price of seafood fluctuates with the market, and that's kind of what these do. They fluctuate with the market. It depends on. I get all these on eBay, so you have on times where you can bid and get a pretty good deal, and sometimes you can bid and get a not so good of a deal and try to make your money back. Of course, the goal is to give the person who's buying the best deal that they can possibly get, while you're still making a little bit of profit on top of that, but not trying to go. My goal, at least, is not to make anyone go broke for buying what I sell. So today I figured I'm going to do a little bit of haven't seen anyone do this yet, so I decided I'm just going to go ahead and do it. But right here is a breakdown of some of the orders that I've opened or I have sold on Whatnot, and it's just the receipt that I purchased each of these from. So here we go, the 1800s Kaleidoscope Edition. It's a 10-box case sealed. It was at 105. I don't know if you guys can see that. 105.50, and of course you had your tax, you $8.79, shipping at $20, and the total was $134.29, which breaks down to each one of these would be, I'd have to, just to make my money back, $13.42 or $13.429 to get my money back. Now there's 4 packs in there, so you're looking at roughly like $3.50, I mean, give or take, on each pack to make your money back. And that's where usually, guys, on Whatnot, I sell these for like $5 a pack, and sometimes they go for 7 or 8, but mostly they go for around 6. So you're looking at, $24 a pack. I'd say average about $6 a pack on these, so you're not looking at a horrible return on there. Now, some of them go less than that, because I started at usually like $1, and some of them go for $3 or $4. So let's say your average is $5. That's $20 a thing. So you're up $7 a box on this. So is it worth it to sell? Because what you don't understand is also Whatnot, or maybe you do understand, Whatnot takes a percentage of this too, or eBay takes a percentage of this too. So you're not making it, usually it's like 10, 12, 14% of Whatnot. I don't know the accurate thing is, but it seems to me anywhere from like 10% up, they will take from you. So what are you actually making on this? You're making a couple bucks. If you sell it as low as I do. Now, sometimes you can buy these more. And again, sometimes these, some people bid up to $200. So, like, I'm not saying people out there who do sell these are scamming people or ripping people off. But I will say there's quite a few out there that probably do. Not giving any names to anybody out there, because I don't know for a fact. And then we're going to go to the next one. Here's one that I bought. There was 3 of them. And let's see if we can. We had a 2024 Pieces of the Past. Now here's a good one too. This is the Kaleidoscope, and you can see I paid $127.50, but there was $20 for the it was $60, so it was $20 each for shipping. So that would have brought it up to $147. Unlike the first one, where we had it at, I won the bid at $105, taxes and shipping brought it to $134. So this one's going to be well over $150 just for that one. So you can definitely see the price range on that. And this was, this one was 7/30/2025, and the other one was 8/6/25. So not within a week difference. So again, out there's people that buy these, and they're not getting really good deals because they don't really care, because they just want to buy it for whatever it costs, and they're gonna make money on it, which a lot of people do really good on. I just have this conscience where I don't want to. I don't want people to see go broke for having something that I think everyone should be able to have if they truly love the product. And here's a good one too, where it was Pieces of the Past Inventors Edition, 10 box, and one was $129.50 and the other one was $122.50. So right there you can tell, $7 difference. But again, with the tax, $10 each on tax, and $149, $159. So you're looking at about $160. The total was $470.28. Isn't that crazy? For 3 boxes, it was $470.28. And to break it down on that one, you're looking. The first one, this is just rough estimates, guys. The first one was $14.70. It had to sell per box. The other one was $29.80. I'd have to sell, and then that ain't right. Something ain't right on that one. It was $129, so it'd be $12.80, and the other one would be $12 or 25 cents. So I would have to overall, it's just a lot of money. And here's the next one. Here's the keepsake one that I did on the channel. That one would cost $185.65 is what that one was. And that one, I would have to spend $37.13 per box, because there's only 5. There's only 5 boxes in the Pieces X. So you'd have to sell each box for $37.13. Some people go higher than this. I've seen it go up to $225, $230 for the price. I was able to get it at a decent. I don't think that product's worth $153 by any means, but some people do. I don't believe it's worth $153 at all. I wouldn't do that again. And then here's another one I bought, the 2025 Pieces of the Past one-time series, one that's 10 box case at $168.53 with tax and everything included. And I didn't think that one wasn't bad. You can pull some good ones out of there, but that was kind of a fun pull. But you'd have to sell each box at $16.85. So basically 85 cents. You'd have to sell each box for, and there's only like 2 packs. I think there's 2 packs in a box. So you're looking at $8 a card for the most part. And I think that's a little high. But sometimes, and it's all about, do you want, you could pull this or you could pull that. I get so tired of people saying, oh, you could pull this. Well, yeah, you can go to the casino tomorrow, or go to your local gas station and get a lottery ticket, and you could. You don't win unless you play, right? But there's too many times where they just amp it up. It's like, come on now. What are the actual chances of you winning this? There's a chance for anyone to win. It doesn't make any sense to me. If you live on the dreams and hopes and of people saying, oh, yeah, you could, well then, hey, go for it, buddy. You got the money, you got the time, go sit down and go watch this split being done, and go for it. Absolutely go for it. But let's be realistic. A lot of times it ain't going to happen. I've pulled I mean, I have literally opened up 30 cases, at least 30 cases, and I've only gotten like, a good 15, 20 good, like amazing cards. So I mean, the odds are not in your favor. Just like going to the casino, just like going to the lottery, the gas station and getting a lottery ticket. It's not in your favor. I mean, you may get a decent hit, but half the time, even if you go on Whatnot and then you go on those breaks, you ain't gonna win anything. Someone's gonna win. I mean, if you get with that mentality, yeah, someone will win. Why not you? Just it never usually is me, and a lot of people are the same way. It just isn't them. So, can you go on and buy a case yourself and hope for the best? Yeah, absolutely. If you're just looking for that one card, yeah, go on Whatnot or go on eBay and get that card. I mean, you do what you feel like you need to do. I'm not discouraging anybody from buying these. I think they're amazing relics in these, and I just hope people get what they want and they're happy with it and so forth. I think this is a trash. It's a Piece of the Past Hot Box Edition. That's trash, man. Like, I've opened that up. I've had like 15 of these I've opened up, and each one's been trash. You might get one good card. You might. But 2 hits per box. I mean, no. Why not just go out? Well, I mean, some people drink, some people smoke, some people like good cigars. I mean, like, I like good whiskey. I like buying good whiskey, and I have quite a bit of good whiskey on hand for people that come over. But I know what I'm getting out of that whiskey. Obviously, even with whiskey, people put their you buy what the consumer's wanting to buy it at, because if not, then they wouldn't put it at that price. So it's the same as these. But there's so many people that just up bid on these things, where it makes it so out of reach for a lot of us, like, who are just trying to have fun with it and trying to do something with it. This isn't a career. This isn't something that I just really do enjoy doing these videos, and I enjoy trying to give people knowledge and wisdom to create their own, choices, and to see what else is out there, and to really see what the real cost is. I mean, a bottle of Blanton's, I think it was MSRP like $50, something around there, $60, and they upsell it to like $120, $130. I mean, I got 3 bottles at home. I didn't pay anything over $75, and everyone said, "Oh man, that's such a great deal." Well, yeah, but I mean, so many people buy it, and they just make it to where it's almost extinct, and the price is skyrocketing, and that's what they do with these, and I get so tired of it. Like, there's no need for it, because they're all trying to it's all about greed. That's what it really is. It's all about greed. And okay, I'm done with that rant. So here's the next one about the Keepsake Bellissimo Edition. It's a 10 box on this one. It was 118 plus 920, which that was the cheapest shipping too I've had. So congrats on you, Ann and Scott Allen in Lamoda, California. Thank you. Came to $140.65. It came down, come down to $14.06 per box. And Bellissimo is fun. I do like Bellissimo. And then here's another one of the Piece of the Past 9-year box edition, which is exactly this one. This is what came in today. I paid $100 with shipping and tax. Ann and Scott. You gotta love their shipping. eBay collected, $8.10. It came to $123.80. So this is one of the cheapest ones I bought, like when it comes down to these. So it comes down to $24.76 for a box. Is each of these boxes worth $24? Absolutely not. I would have, just to make you sell them for $10 more. So let's say $25 a box. You got to sell them for $35. I was selling these things on Whatnot for $22, $23. I was actually losing money, and people don't understand that. Like, yes, I'm losing money. When I say I'm losing money, I'm losing money. There's no reason to lie about it. There's no reason to cheat people or whatever it may be. These things cost money. And I'm not saying everyone's out there ripping people off. I'm not. So don't take me wrong on that. Don't be getting hate where it's like, oh my goodness, no, I'm doing this because of the love of it. Well, good. And I hope you do really, really well. But I think people need to know the truth about what they're buying and what mostly where the source is, where they're coming from. I have a hard time, very, very hard time with the amount of time I spend on eBay, which is hours of bidding for these to see anything other than people on eBay doing it. They're not spending the $600 that you can go in Super Breaks and get the box. They're just not. That wouldn't make any sense. Not saying people haven't done that, but that just doesn't make any sense to me, because if you can get it for, 75% off, or let's say even 50% off, it'd be 75% off because you're looking at 150, 200, Now with the Wild West ones and the other ones, they're going well over $200, $225. The last West I seen was $200 that went for, and people are selling those for like $60, $70 a box. So they're making almost $800, $700, or $600 per box, and they're making $350, $400 profit. If you're okay with that, hey, so be it. Go for it. But just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update on everything, and just show you where I come up with some of these numbers. Usually I try to do like $10 to $15 more than what I buy it for, because I'm going to lose money on Whatnot. I'm going to lose money somewhere. So that's it, guys. Hope you guys had a great day, and hope you appreciate this video. If you do, please like, comment, and subscribe to it. Tell me what you like, don't like. If you agree with me, if you don't agree with me, let me know. I'm always up for a good debate on anything, and I try to be as honest as I possibly can. And I hope you guys have a great and wonderful day. Hey, see you on the next one.